Alrighty. All right, this is another episode of the Babway Live for YouTube on a Sunday morning, August 2nd, 2026. How y'all doing? Now we do from old to new, apply the word to you. This is pretty much going to be a double header, as always, with summaries coming after each chapter. Um, let's get right into it before I fall asleep. Start drooling on myself. Okay. Numbers chapter 12. Numbers chapter 12. Okay. And Miriam and Aaron, Moses' brother and sister, spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. But he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, has the Lord indeed spoken by only by Moses? Had he had spoken has he not spoken also by us? The Lord heard it. And now the man Moses was very meek above all men which were on the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. The Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. He said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision. I will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth. Even apparently and not in the dark speeches and in the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. The cloud departed from off the tabernacle, behold Miriam. Whew. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold Miriam became a leprous white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was a leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not this sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is have consumed, where she coming down of her mother's womb. Mm. Lord help, Lord help. So somehow you eat something heavy. I don't know, was the oatmeal or what? Yeah, all of a sudden it makes you go to sleep. Or the weather. But let's move on. Okay, we have done foolishly wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that, let her be shut out of the camp 7 days. After that, let her be received again. Moses, okay, let's see. Moses cried, and the Lord said unto Moses, received again. Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days. The people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward, the people removed from Hazeroth and pitched in the wilderness of Paran. Pitched in the wilderness of Paran. All right, that'll do it for Numbers chapter 12. Whew, man. Uh, let's get this on, man. Let's get this on. Okay. Okay. Okay, Numbers chapter 12 summary. Numbers 12 describes a challenge to Moses' leadership and God's response. Miriam and Aaron criticized Moses. Moses' sister Aaron and his brother, Moses' sister Miriam and his brother Aaron speak against him because of his uh, Cushite wife. He also questioned why God speaks through only through Moses, saying that God has spoken through them as well. Number two, God's defense of Moses. The Bible notes that Moses was very humble. He calls Moses, Aaron, and Miriam to the tabernacle. He explains that mhm. Bible notes that Moses was very humble. God calls Moses, Aaron, and Miriam to the tabernacle. God explains why he may speak to prophets through visions and dreams. He speaks with Moses in a unique and direct way. God rebukes Miriam and Aaron for speaking against his chosen servant. Miriam is punished. After God departs, Miriam is struck with leprosy, a serious skin disease, because white as snow. Mm-mm. Aaron admits that they're worshiping the wrongdoing and asks Moses for help. Moses pays. Okay, where were we at? Where were we at? We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. Okay, wrongdoing asked Moses for help. Moses prays to God on Miriam's behalf. Miriam restored. God says Miriam must remain outside the camp for 7 days as a consequence of her sin. The Israelites do not move forward until she is brought back into the camp. After the 7 days, the people continue their journey into the wilderness of Paran. Key lessons in Numbers chapter 12. Um, God expects respect for the leaders he appoints. Pride and jealousy can lead to sin. Moses demonstrates humility and forgiveness by praying for Miriam. God is merciful and restores those who repent. Who repent. Alrighty, that will do it. There's no more. There's no memory verses in this chapter, so keep in mind the summary, rest of the ending, the key lessons. That was the key thing. Okay. No. Let's see. No, it's from what you call it, Matthew chapter 11. But keep in mind the key lessons of the Numbers chapter 12, and you'll be on your way. All right, let's get to the last one of the day. Last one of the day, or this morning. Okay. Okay. From Moses to Joshua, Joshua chapter number 23. Joshua chapter number 23. Okay. It came to pass a long time after that the Lord had given rest unto Israel from all their enemies round about. Joshua waxed old and stricken in age. And Joshua called for all Israel, for their elders and for their heads and for their judges and for their officers, and said unto them, I am old and stricken in age. And ye have seen all that the Lord your God had done unto these nations because of you. For the Lord your God is he that um, because of you. And the Lord your God is he that has fought for you. Behold, I have divided unto you by lot these nations that remain to be an inheritance for your tribes and for Jordan, for all the nations that I have cut off, even unto the great sea westward. The Lord your God, he shall expel them from before you and drive them from out of your sight. You shall possess their land as the Lord your God had promised unto you. Be ye therefore very courageous, keep and do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses, that ye turn not aside, or therefore therefrom to the right hand or to the left. Did ye come? Did he come not among these nations, these that remain among you, that neither make mention of the name of their gods, nor cause to swear by them? And did you come not among these nations, these that remain among you, either make mention of the name of their gods, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them nor bow yourselves to them. But cleave unto the Lord your God as ye have done unto this day. The Lord has driven out from before you great nations and strong, but as for you, no man has been able to stand before you unto this day. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For the Lord your God, he is delighted. It is that fight it for you as he has promised you. They good he um, okay, here's enough of that. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Okay, but cleave unto the Lord your God as ye have done unto this day. The Lord your God hath driven you out from before your great nation, had driven out from before you great nations and strong, but as for you, no man has been able to stand before you unto this day. One man of you shall chase 1,000. The Lord your God, he is the that fighteth for you, as he has promised you. Remember chapter 23, verse 10. Verse 10. Take good heed, therefore, unto yourselves that ye love the Lord your God. Else, Else, if you do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations, even these that remain among you, and shall make a marriage with them and go unto them, that they too you know of a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but they shall be snares and traps unto you and scourges for your sides. And thorns in your eyes. You perish from off this good land which the Lord your God has given you. And behold, this day I am going the way of the earth, and you know in all your hearts and all your souls that not one thing has failed of your all good things which the Lord your God has spake concerning you. All are come to pass unto you. Not one thing shall fail thereof. Remember verse chapter 23, verse 14. Therefore I shall come to pass that yes, all good things are come upon you, which the Lord your God promised you, so shall the Lord bring upon you all evil things, unto he have destroyed you from off this good land, which the Lord your God has given you. In verse chapter 23, verse 15, when you have transgressed the covenant of the Lord your God, which he has commanded you, and have gone and served other gods and bowed yourselves to them, then shall the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and ye shall perish quickly from off the good land which he has given unto you. Given unto you. All righty, that will do it for Joshua chapter 23. Let's get to the summary. All right, Joshua chapter number 23. Joshua 23 contains Joshua's farewell address to the leaders of Israel near the end of his life. Joshua reminds Israel of God's faithfulness. Joshua, now old and nearing death, gathers Israel leaders, elders, judges, and officers. He reminds them that God had fought for them, giving them victory over their enemies. The land they possess is evidence of God's faithfulness to his promises. A call to obey God. Joshua urges the people to remain faithful to the law of Moses. He tells them not to associate closely with the pagan nations that still remain in the land. They are not to worship, to serve other gods, but must hold fast to the Lord. Warning against compromise. Joshua warns if Israel turns away from God and then intermingles with the surrounding nations, those nations will become a trap and a source of trouble. God will no longer drive out their enemies, but if they have abandoned Him, God promises and warnings. Joshua reminds them that every promise God had made to Israel has been fulfilled. Just as God's blessings came true, His warnings of judgment will also come true if they break His covenant. Key theme of Joshua 23 emphasizes faithfulness, obedience, and gratitude to God. Joshua encourages Israel to remember God's faithfulness, obey His commands, avoid idolatry, remain devoted to the Lord as they can continue to enjoy His blessings. Enjoy His blessings. All right. And we'll do it. Keep in mind the memory verses of Joshua 23 and the key lesson in the summary, and you'll of Joshua 23, and you'll be on your way. You'll be on your way. Um, but that will do it for this doubleheader of the Bible Way Live Get Saved podcast edition on Facebook, not on Facebook, but on YouTube. If you're gonna get in touch with this one, let me see. Let's go to my handle or my link. There's at the real and the truth. .lt44 subtraction sign Thompson. Type it in on the search bar on YouTube, and you'll be there. Because it's pretty much mixed in with my Facebook channel, with my YouTube channel, The Real and the Truth. Let's type it in on. Let's type it in on YouTube. You'll be on your way. But they will do it. This is another episode of the Bad Boy Live on YouTube for August 2nd, 2026. You have a good one. I'm gone.